my beloved child. Prepare your heart like a soldier ready to receive the call to battle, for what is about to come will change the course of your life. It will not be a small shift nor a fleeting comfort, but a powerful overturning of circumstances. A miracle beyond human logic, surpassing the limits of time and breaking through the structures you once believed were immovable. The old order is crumbling. Delays are being shattered. Doors you thought were forever closed will fling wide open before your eyes by the irresistible power of heaven. Archangel Michael, the mighty warrior of the kingdom of light, comes bearing a proclamation from my throne. A message sent forth with the sound of the trumpet, heralding the explosion of a miracle. A divine intervention unlike anything you have ever seen. But this miracle will only be set into motion when your heart truly believes, not with the reasoning of your mind, but with a pure, childlike faith full of hope. Receive this word as a child accepts a gift from their father, without doubt, without bargaining, without asking how, but simply believing. He has spoken, therefore it will surely come to pass. Your faith is the very key that will unlock the heavenly treasures awaiting you. You do not need to understand every detail. You need only to open your heart, receive, and hold this promise as a precious seed, waiting for the appointed time to bloom. Remember this: Archangel Michael does not come alone with the word. He carries with him an army. They are fighting tirelessly for your destiny. They are breaking the chains in the spiritual realm that your eyes cannot see. The forces that have hindered your progress, that have made you weary and discouraged, they are being struck down by the light of righteousness. Do not think for a moment that you are fighting alone. Do not believe that the battles you face are mere coincidence. Heaven is moving. The angelic hosts are marching. Everything is about to change, and you, my child, are the one chosen to witness it. Oh, my child, you have waited long, not only in the years that can be counted, but through dreams hidden behind your tears. You have prayed more times than you can recall, even when your strength to hope had faded. But I want you to know this: every word you have whispered from the depths of your soul, I have recorded. Every trembling breath you have taken, I have felt. And now I send my angel to declare that the appointed time has come. What you once believed to be impossible, I will make possible. What you thought was the end will become the most radiant beginning. But do not expect this miracle to be like a fleeting illusion that vanishes in an instant. This is not a momentary comfort. This is a transformation to the very core. It is the restoration of years that were stolen, the recompense for the days you spent in darkness, and the resurrection of a soul that once seemed defeated. When the miracle unfolds, it will not only change your circumstances, it will change you. You will no longer be the weary, exhausted one who doubted your own worth. You will arise, clothed in a new identity, an anointed one, called, equipped, and destined to shine, my light to the nations. And I will not only bring you a season of miracles, but I will also give you vision. You will see clearly what I see. You will recognize the true value of your life. No longer will you live in the shadow of rejection, nor will you chase after the approval of men, but you will walk steadfastly in the affirmation that comes from me, the one who has chosen you, called you, and led you through fire and water, so that now you may stand firm in the light of my glory. Step forward, not with the heart of one who is fragile, but with the courage of one who has been called by name in the book of life. Believe that my word will not return void. Receive the message that Archangel Michael brings, as a divine seal upon your destiny. And when the miracle comes, when the door opens, when the impossible becomes reality, you will know that I have loved you with an everlasting love, one that cannot fade, cannot be limited by time or circumstance, and cannot be destroyed by any power in heaven or on earth. My beloved child, do you know, Archangel Michael is not merely a messenger of heaven's news. He is a mighty warrior of the kingdom of light, one who has tirelessly fought on your behalf. In your moments of collapse, when darkness seemed to prevail, when unseen forces gathered to hinder the blessings that were approaching, it was Michael who rose. He drew his sword from its sheath, a blazing sword of fire empowered by my throne, and waged war for your soul. Every scheme of the enemy was shattered, every invisible chain was severed, and every wall that separated you from abundant life was torn down. You could not see this battle with your natural eyes, but every peaceful sleep, every calm moment in your soul has been a testament to the fierce battles Michael has won for you. He has not allowed any force to steal what belongs to you. Under my direct command, he stood as a mighty shield, blocking every destructive plan. Every accusation that the darkness hurled against you, Michael silenced. Every shackle of fear, failure, and doubt, he broke apart. You were never abandoned, nor did you fight alone. Every battle you thought you faced alone, in truth, you were shielded by the mighty protection of heaven. And now, as every chain lies broken and the darkness has retreated, Michael stands before you, not to fight, but to proclaim a glorious announcement. Listen carefully, for these words are not a fleeting encouragement. They are a decree from my throne, a message resounding through the heavens and sealed by my power. Archangel Michael declares, O child of the Most High, a great miracle is unfolding. Can you feel it? The atmosphere around you trembles with the presence of holiness. Every plan of mine has been set into motion. The gates of heaven are opening wide, and a mighty flow of blessings is about to pour into your life. This is not a small comfort, nor a fleeting stroke of luck. This is a divine intervention, a mark of power, an undeniable testimony that I remain the faithful one, the one who keeps his promises and fulfills all that he has spoken. My beloved child, this miracle does not come because of your merit or effort, but because of my everlasting love for you. I have seen the long journey you have walked, every time you knelt in tears, every sigh you hid away, every dream you thought had faded, but not a single moment was forgotten. Not one second passed without my presence beside you. Even in your most desperate hours, I placed within your heart a small spark of hope. And now, that spark will burst into flame. The miracle I am about to perform is not merely the restoration of what you have lost. It will be a multiplied recompense, a powerful rebirth. The barren fields of your life will bloom. Forgotten dreams will be revived. What you once thought could never change will be transformed before your eyes as a testament to my greatness. The dark days will give way to a radiant dawn, and the most wondrous thing of all is that you, your very soul, will be restored, healed, and lifted upon the wings of faith. But my child, this miracle is not only to fulfill your desires, it comes to reveal my glory. As you step into this new season, those who doubted you will stand in awe. They will witness that no word I speak returns void. Every promise you held on to, even without seeing, will now become evident. And through your life, I will display my love and faithfulness to the world. You will become a living testimony, a blazing torch, so that all who look upon you will know that I am the Almighty. Yet, my child, do not let your heart be weighed down by doubt. Do not allow painful memories or past disappointments to overshadow the wonder that is about to unfold. What I am doing is so new that you cannot compare it to anything from the past. The small miracles you have seen before were only a prelude, but this time I will open the heavens and pour out a fullness you have never experienced. Prepare your heart like fertile ground, ready to receive the rain of my blessings. Let your faith burn brightly like an unquenchable flame. Do not focus on your circumstances. Do not let the lies of the enemy cause you to question what I am doing. Hold fast to my words as a precious treasure, for they are the compass that will guide you through the days ahead. When I open a door, no force can close it. When I bless, no hand can hinder it. Therefore, step forward boldly. Let Archangel Michael go before you, clearing the path and guarding you with every step. Do not fear, do not waver. For I, who have begun a good work in you, will bring it to completion. And when the miracle comes to pass, you will know that I am not only the one who hears, I am the one who acts, the Redeemer, the one who makes the impossible possible. My beloved child, as I speak of the miracle that is coming, do not confine your imagination to what you think or expect, for I do not work according to human understanding, nor am I bound by the limits of this world. The miracle I have prepared for you may emerge from places you least expect, through doors that seemed firmly shut, or even from situations you deemed hopeless. But trust me, for what I have ordained will not be delayed. It is drawing nearer than ever before. You may be looking around and asking, how can this happen? I see no sign of change. But remember, I am not limited by what the eyes can see. When you see nothing, I am working. When you think the fields of your life are still barren, the seeds I have planted are sprouting in secret. Just as the roots grow deep within the earth before the shoots break through the ground, your miracle is forming in the spiritual realm, preparing to burst forth into the light of reality. My beloved child, do not be quick to define miracles by your own standards. Perhaps you are waiting for a grand and unmistakable intervention, something that leaves the world in awe. Yet sometimes, miracles arrive gently like the morning dew, silently like the first rays of sunlight piercing through the mist. They may come through a simple conversation, an unexpected opportunity, or even within the very challenges you believed you could not overcome. What seems like a closing door can become the entrance to a new beginning. What feels like loss may open the gateway to restoration. Oh, my child, I desire for you to see that every circumstance you face can become fertile ground for miracles to grow. Do not underestimate what appears small. Do not overlook what seems insignificant, for in my hands, everything can be transformed. A chance encounter may carry the answer to your dilemma. A gentle word may bring healing to wounds you have carried for so long. Even failures can become stepping stones, lifting you toward the place I have destined for you. But to perceive the miracle, you must keep your heart open and your eyes discerning. Do not let doubt overshadow the light of your faith. Do not allow fear to turn you away from what I am doing. For I am not only the giver of miracles, I am the miracle itself. And as you walk in obedience, you will witness my hand moving in ways beyond your comprehension. My beloved, I know there are moments when you feel as though you stand in a barren desert with no sign of life in sight. But remember, I am the one who brings water from the rock, who causes flowers to bloom in the wilderness, who makes the dry places flourish with vibrant gardens. Nothing is too difficult for me. If I have declared that a miracle is on its way, then surely it will come. No force can stand against it. No lie can render my promise void. and no circumstance can prevent me from fulfilling what I have ordained. Anchor your heart in my faithfulness. Remind yourself that I am not one to lie. My word is truth, and when I speak, all creation moves to fulfill it. Even the powers of darkness cannot thwart my plans. The enemy may attempt to hinder you, to discourage you, and to plant thoughts that I have forgotten you. But the truth is, my eyes have never left you. I have never turned away from your pain, and even now I am preparing for you a restoration beyond what you could ever imagine. O my child, when the miracle arrives, you will no longer question. You will know that it was not coincidence, not merely your own efforts, nor a stroke of luck. It will bear my divine imprint, the mark of the one who has loved you with an everlasting love. Every arrangement will serve a purpose. Every open door will testify to my unshakable power. And you, through this experience, will become a living testimony to those who doubt that miracles still exist. You are not receiving this miracle solely for yourself. What I accomplish in your life will ripple outward, touching those around you. Your transformation will ignite hope in those who are lost. Your voice will become a beacon in the darkness, and your testimony will resound like a song of praise, glorifying my name and awakening a longing in others to step into my presence. Therefore, be ready. Let your faith grow strong like an unquenchable flame. Walk in trust, for the miracle is no longer far away. It is drawing near, faster than you think. You will not need to seek it in anxious striving, for when the appointed time comes, the miracle will find you, and in that moment, you will know that I am the Lord, the one who never breaks his promises, the one who fulfills every word he has spoken, and the one who loves you with an unwavering love. My beloved child, let your heart be still once more, and allow your soul to open like a parched field, welcoming the first rain of the season. For what is unfolding around you is no longer a distant prophecy, but a living reality rising with each passing moment. Today, not tomorrow, not in some vague future, but today, I am removing the unseen barriers that have long hindered your steps toward your divine destiny. Walls that once seemed impenetrable are beginning to crack. Invisible chains that bound your heart in limitations and doubt are being loosed. Every obstacle, every force that once aligned itself to delay my promise over your life is now vanishing under the mighty intervention of heaven. No resistance, whether from the visible realm or the unseen, can stand against my sovereign hand in this appointed hour. This is the moment when darkness can no longer conceal. This is the hour when my light pierces through every lingering mist that has clouded your vision. I declare this to you: the time in which you now stand is not an accident, nor are you here by mere chance. Every event that has transpired, even those that seemed random, even the moments when you felt lost amid the unknown, has been a perfect piece of my divine design for you, long before I ordained this very hour. From the first steps of your journey of faith, I have been silently preparing you for this moment, the moment when my every word shall come to pass in your life. And now, as this appointed time has arrived, neither early nor late, I am moving. No longer will there be delay. No longer will there be waiting. I am flinging wide the gates of destiny that you once believed were sealed forever. The desires you once held quietly within, the prayers you lifted time and again, only to lay them down in weariness, they are being revived, like seeds resting beneath the soil, now awakened by the right season, the right atmosphere, and the right rain. They are breaking forth, reaching toward the light, blooming in the perfect timing I have ordained. My child, The miracle I promised is not merely knocking at your door. It is flooding in. It comes not with chaos, but with holy order. It does not shout, yet it cannot be denied. And this unveiling is not a fleeting event. It is a divine turning point, an eternal shift that your soul has long yearned for. You once believed that what you hoped for would take years or countless seasons to manifest. But I say to you, when my appointed time comes, I do not need years. I need only a moment. One word from my mouth is enough to bring light from the ruins. And now, that word has been spoken. Now, in this very hour, not a distant possibility but a present reality, you will witness my power, not merely in words but in undeniable action within your life. Look with the eyes of your spirit, and you will see the signs unfolding before you. Doors that were firmly shut are creaking open. Hearts that once turned away are being stirred by my hand to return to their rightful place. The resources you need to fulfill what I have placed in your heart are shifting toward you like a river flowing in its destined course. This is not coincidence. This is the divine convergence of my promise and my timing. And when these two collide, nothing can hinder the release. My beloved child, keep your heart in holy expectation. Do not doubt when everything begins to change. Do not fear when new doors suddenly open. Do not be confused when what was once delayed now moves swiftly. For this is the moment when I am unveiling to you what has long been prepared. I do not act according to the flow of this world. I act according to my appointed time, and that time is now. O my child, do not let the memories of past delays overshadow what I am making new. Old disappointments have no power in this present moment. What once caused you to stumble, what made you feel forgotten, now serves only as a foundation for miracles to become clearer, deeper, and more glorious. I do not only desire for you to receive the miracle, I long for you to know me through it. I do not come merely to give good gifts, but to reveal the fullness of my heart to you. Keep your heart tender. Breathe deeply in the peace I am pouring over you, for every present moment is saturated with my presence and power. Walk without hesitation. Live with the certainty that heaven is opening for you. Believe with unwavering faith that every word I have spoken, both ancient and new, is alive and effective, and none of my words will return void. This moment is no coincidence. This is the time I have chosen to reveal my glory. And you, my beloved child, are the one I have appointed to receive this wonder. So open wide your arms, open wide your heart, for heaven is bending low like never before, just to touch you. My dear child, keep your soul in readiness, for what is coming will far exceed every expectation you have held. The miracle you are being prepared to receive is not a fleeting breeze in the weariness of your days. It is not a fragile spark in the night, nor a mere stroke of luck that comes and goes. No, my child, what I am about to release upon your life is a powerful intervention directly from my living hand, the hand of your Creator. This will be a defining act, a turning point that shakes the old structures you have grown accustomed to. It will be the moment when heaven touches earth, when the supernatural blazes through the temporal. Your words will no longer come from mere reasoning, but your heart will tremble in awe, overwhelmed by the wonder of my great power. This miracle is not sent to bring you temporary joy, but to transform the entire depth of your life, in spirit, in emotion, and in tangible reality. It may come through a door that seemed forever closed. It may appear in a place where you least expect. But know this, my child, when I move, nothing is too vast for my power, and nothing is too small to escape my heart's attention. And if you are walking through a season of financial strain, burdened by debt, or feeling trapped in a maze with no way out, take heart, for I have heard your sighs in the night. I have seen the tears you hid behind a weary smile. Not a single cry of yours has gone unheard. Not a single need has been overlooked before my throne. I have remembered it all, and because of this, I will now open a door that no one can shut. I will place a key in your hand, not one made of steel or bronze, but of faith, to unlock heaven's provision. A solution your eyes have not seen, your ears have not heard, and your mind has not imagined. It will not come from man. It will not come from the systems of this world. It will come from my glorious storehouses, abundant, timely, and without lack. You may have thought I have nothing left to hope for. But my child, where your hope ends is where my power begins. When you feel like you've exhausted all your resources, every relationship, and every solution you can think of, that is when I step in to show you that your limits are not my limits. I am not bound by the markets, the economy, or your current circumstances. I do not look at your debt to determine your blessings. I look at your heart, and your unwavering faith and steadfast trust are what move the gates of heaven. The miracle you are about to witness will be decisive. It will leave a new mark on your life. From now on, you will no longer walk in worry, but live in the land of provision. It will teach you that my wisdom surpasses all human calculations. You will come to know me not only as the one who blesses, but as the one who leads, protects, and brings life out of hopelessness. You will see that I am not only the one who hears prayers, I am the one who acts, who fulfills every promise in the most wondrous ways. And when it comes to pass, you will understand the miracle is not a reward, but a manifestation of eternal love. You will know that I have never abandoned you, even on the days when you felt lost. You will step into the deeper realms of my presence, places you have never entered before. Because spiritual breakthrough always accompanies tangible breakthrough. I will not only deliver you from your circumstances, but I will renew your entire perspective, helping you see life through the eyes of the redeemed. You will no longer be a victim, but one who carries grace and extends it to others. Be ready, my beloved child. Prepare your heart for what is beyond measure. Do not confine the miracle to the boundaries of logic or past experiences. Do not assume that I will act in the same ways I have before, because this time I am doing something new. This time I will break the mold. This time I will astonish you with joy so profound that your heart will overflow with tears of gratitude. The miracle that is coming is not just for you, but so that those around you will exclaim, "Truly, a living God has acted on their behalf." They will not be able to deny it. They will not be able to explain it, and even you will struggle to put it into words, for it will surpass language, exceeding the bounds of expression. It will be felt in the depths of your soul and lived fully through a heart ablaze with gratitude. There are miracles that do not come in the form of wealth or material gain, but are hidden in the deepest places, within your heart and in relationships that seemed irreparably broken. I know the pain you carry, the lingering wounds from careless words, the moments of misunderstanding, and the widening distances within your most cherished connections. These burdens are not light. They weigh upon your soul, keeping you awake through long nights and bringing tears that fall unseen. But I see it all. I have heard every whispered prayer, every silent plea. I know your longing for healing, for reconciliation that you sometimes believe will never come. The relationships you once held most dear may now feel like shattered fragments. Perhaps you've endured endless arguments with no resolution, or the ache of prolonged silence, where the warmth of affection has been replaced by cold distance. But, my child, I tell you this: brokenness is not the end. I am the God of restoration, and my miracle can manifest even in the most painful places. My child, you may think it's too late. You may believe that the other person's heart has closed forever, or that you no longer have the strength to hope. But remember this: I am not bound by time or circumstances. I am the one who makes all things new. The broken pieces you see as worthless, I can gather them and create something miraculous. When I touch a situation, the walls of resentment and pride crumble. When I move, hearts soften, and what seemed impossible to man becomes possible. You may have sought forgiveness, both from others and from yourself. Perhaps your heart carries regrets, bitter words you wish you had never spoken, or opportunities lost in moments of anger. But my child, I am the one who forgives. When you come to me with a sincere heart, there is nothing I cannot erase. More than that, I can stir forgiveness between you and those you love. Do not believe the door has closed completely, for I hold the key. I can open paths where you see none. A miracle may come through an unexpected apology from someone you thought would never admit their fault. It may be a simple but meaningful message, a sudden phone call, or an embrace you thought could never happen again. And sometimes the miracle will begin within you, as I awaken in you the willingness to release resentment and receive healing. Forgiving does not mean denying your pain. It means surrendering that pain to me, allowing me to transform it for good. When you choose forgiveness, you are no longer bound by the past. You will walk in freedom, unshackled from the burdens of old wounds. I also know there are relationships that have been silent for far too long, loved ones you assumed were lost forever. But my child, I am the one who brings the dead to life. I can return those you love to your life in ways you cannot imagine. Even when you think the distance is too great or that the past has buried all hope, I am still able to work wonders. Reconciliation, a word of peace, or an embrace after years of separation. All these are possible when I move. And if you are facing the wreckage of a broken marriage, where the promises of your beginning have been overshadowed by pain and misunderstanding, know this: I can renew that love. Human love may wither, but the love from heaven never runs dry. I can restore the tenderness that was lost, melting away the ice that has encased your hearts. Do not see the wounds as the end. Believe that I can use even the cracks to let my light shine through. From the ruins, I can build a foundation stronger, a love deeper, and a bond more unbreakable than ever before. But my beloved, prepare your heart. When the miracle comes, it may not look like what you imagined. I may not only change others, I will also transform you. I will teach you humility, compassion, and patience. I will give you new eyes to see others, no longer through the lens of pain, but with the gaze of love and understanding. For the greatest miracle is not merely the reconciliation of what is seen, but the transformation of what is within, where your heart becomes soft and ready to love once more. Are you ready to receive what I am about to do? Let go of your fear. Lay down the walls you have built around your heart. Believe that I am the one who fashions every relationship, and when I touch them, all that is old will be made new. You will no longer live in regret or torment. You will step into a new season, a season of healing, reconciliation, and restored love. My beloved child, trust in me. Let me do the miraculous work that only I can do. And when that miracle unfolds, you will witness not only the restoration of relationships, but also come to a deeper realization that I am the ever-loving one, the one who is always with you, and the one who can turn every brokenness into glory. Be ready, for the miracle is coming, and it will exceed all that you have ever dreamed of. My dear child, there are miracles that do not roar like thunder or blaze like the light from the heavens, but instead they reach the depths of your soul, the places where wounds still linger, where pain remains unspoken. And if you or your loved one are walking the difficult path of illness, know this: my presence has never left you. I am the healer, the one who brings restoration to both body and soul. Even now, in your weakest moment, I am at work. I touch every part of you that has been wounded, every hidden corner you have kept in darkness, and I do what you cannot do on your own. Perhaps in these past days you have faced frightening medical reports. Cold, unyielding numbers and diagnoses have stolen your hope. Maybe you have spent sleepless nights, your heart burdened with fears about the future. But my child, do not let what your eyes see diminish your faith. I am not confined by human diagnoses. When I speak a word, every cell in your body listens. When I reach out, my hand, every vessel, every nerve, and every organ must submit to the power of the Creator. No illness is too great for me. No pain exists that I cannot heal. But my miracles are not limited to physical restoration. There are wounds the eyes cannot see, the scars engraved upon your soul, the emotional and spiritual burdens that have grown heavier with each passing year. You may carry the weight of painful memories, unspeakable losses, or the belief that certain scars will never heal. You try to smile, yet your heart remains burdened. You attempt to move forward, but every step feels bound by the invisible chains of your past. Yet, my child, I see it all. I see the tears you hide, the pain you dare not name, even to yourself. And it is in that very place, the place you believe no one can reach, that I lay my healing hand. I do not come to offer temporary relief. I come to uproot the bitterness, to break the unseen chains that have held your soul captive. I come to give you true peace. Not the fleeting peace the world offers, but the peace that surpasses all understanding. The peace that remains unshaken by circumstances. Your healing may not come as an instant miracle, but as a journey, step by step, moment by moment, as you walk in the restoration I am bringing forth. Sometimes, the greatest miracle is not the immediate vanishing of pain, but the profound awareness of my presence beside you, sustaining you through every moment. You will feel a gentle peace settle upon your soul. Like the morning light breaking through the heavy mist, fear will loosen its grip, joy will return, and the laughter that once seemed lost will blossom once again within your heart. If you are praying for the healing of a loved one, I want you to know that no prayer is ever in vain. Every word you utter echoes in eternity. You may not see immediate results, but trust that I am at work. I see every frail breath, every weary eye longing for a miracle, and I do not turn away. There will be moments when you don't understand why the wait lingers, why the miracle hasn't come. But remember, I am weaving a grander tapestry than what you can see. Even when darkness seems to cover all, I am working in the silence. And my child, there are miracles I perform not by removing the hardship, but by giving you the strength to walk through it. I will be with you in the hospital rooms, in the anxious hours of waiting. When you feel you no longer have the strength to pray, I will intercede for you. When you have no words left to speak, my spirit will groan on your behalf. I will not let you walk through the valley of shadows alone. My hand will always hold yours, and I will not let go. But do you know this, my child? Even in healing, the miracle does not end with the restoration of the body or the soul. It is also the renewal of your mind and heart. I will use the very trials you have endured to bring forth something good. The pain you once carried will become a testimony to my power. The wounds of yesterday will transform into a living testimony, offering hope and encouragement to those around you. You will not only be healed to live on, but you will live with a greater purpose, a beacon of my love and a witness to my grace. So, my beloved child, do not be afraid. Do not let the pain cause you to forget that I am holding you. Let your faith stand firm, like trees that rise tall in the midst of the storm. Believe that I am the one who can do all things, for there is no wound too deep that I cannot heal. There is no night so dark that my light cannot pierce through, and there is no life too shattered that I cannot restore. Restoration is coming. Healing is flowing. Even now, I am softening your heart, soothing every wound, and renewing your spirit. Open your heart and receive my miracle, for I am the healer, and my love for you will never change. Yet, my child, there is one profoundly important truth I ask you to remember. It is not only the miracle that is to come that matters most, but your heart's posture in the waiting and receiving. That is what opens or closes the door to the wonders I long to bring into your life. You are not merely a spectator of a miracle. You are an essential part of this sacred process. The way you think, the way you respond, and most of all, the way you trust. These all shape what will unfold. I will never force a miracle upon your life as a demand. I always invite. And my invitation must be met with faith, with a heart open in holy expectation. Remember this, my child. Faith is not a vague hope, but a steadfast confidence in what is unseen, a step into the unknown simply because you believe in my light. Faith is the living pulse of your soul, the only key that can unlock the treasures of blessings I have kept in the unseen realm, waiting for the perfect time to pour upon your life. Do not wait until your eyes see what you have prayed for to believe that I am working. It is when you see nothing, when everything around you seems unchanged, when circumstances appear stagnant or even worsen, that is when your faith shines brightest. Believe that even in the silence I am at work. Even in the darkness, I am moving the heavens. Trust that every prayer you have uttered has been engraved before me. Every silent tear that has fallen has become a seed sown into the promised land, and now, in this seemingly still moment, the miracle is drawing closer with every passing minute. I know that waiting can erode hope. I know that your heart may tremble and long to give up, but I call you, my beloved child, to hold on to your faith as one grasps the last light in the night, for it is that very light that will lead you to the dawn. It is that very faith that will keep you standing when everything else shakes, and through that faith, your heart will open wide enough to receive not only the miracle, but my very presence, alive and moving in every detail of your life. Do not let doubt dim the beauty of what is coming. Do not allow past experiences, old disappointments, to harden your heart to the point where you no longer believe in goodness. I am not limited by your past. I am not bound by your circumstances. And I do not merely repeat what was, for what I am preparing for you is new, different, beautiful, and perfect in a way only I can create. But for that to come to pass, your heart must be ready. You must open yourself not only with your will, but with your faith, with tenderness, with complete trust. Faith is not a mental struggle. It is a surrender of the soul. It is when you stop trying to understand every detail and accept that I understand it all. It is when you no longer ask when, but declare, no matter when, I still believe. It is when you no longer demand immediate results, yet walk as though the miracle has already come. And my child, I will not leave your faith to wither in weariness. The faith you place in me will never be in vain. It is the most noble offering your soul can give. Every time you choose belief over doubt, you walk with me in a divine act of creation. Where my promise meets your readiness, where my appointed time meets your expectant heart. So prepare yourself like one who welcomes the light of dawn. Clear away the doubts, cast off the remnants of past disappointments, renew your hope, and reignite the lamp of expectation. Speak to your own heart each day. Though my eyes do not yet see, my heart knows. The faithful one is coming. And then you will see not only the miracle, but the new life it brings. Not just an outward change, but a transformation within. Because when you open your heart in faith, you are opening a gateway where heaven touches earth. And in that sacred intersection, you will encounter me, not only through my mighty acts, but also through my tender and loving presence. Faith is a gift I have placed within you, and if you nurture it, water it with prayer and hope, it will grow strong, capable of carrying you to the glorious moment of the miracle I have destined. Do not forget, the miracle is on its way, and with each moment you choose to believe, you draw closer, closer to the wonder, closer to my heart. My beloved child, now that your heart has opened in faith, and the light of hope has been kindled amidst weary nights, it is time to step into a new season, a sacred moment when heaven is preparing to pour out the blessings I have carefully prepared for you since the dawn of time. In these moments ahead, I do not call you to rush forward in haste or anxiety, but rather to step gently, deeply, and quietly into my glorious presence. Like a child returning home, like a soul longing to rest in the arms of the Father, come to me with a heart full of profound gratitude, not only for what has been, but for what I am doing. Even though your eyes have not seen it, your hands have not touched it, yet your spirit can already sense the nearness of the miracle, like the very breath you breathe. Gratitude is not the conclusion of the miracle. It is the doorway that welcomes it. When you thank me in advance for what has yet to come, you are proclaiming that I am faithful, the one who not only promises, but fulfills every word. Do not wait to see the outcome before offering your thanks. Give thanks now, in the stillness of the heavens, when change remains unseen, when nothing appears to move. For gratitude in the waiting is the mark of mature faith. It is the song of a soul that has chosen to trust, not because the circumstances are favorable, but because it knows I am always working. In the right time, in the right way, for the right purpose. Seek me not only with expectation, but also with a prayerful longing for clarity. For what I am about to give you is not merely a miracle. It is an invitation to step into a deeper stage of spiritual growth. Great blessings are always accompanied by sacred responsibility. Ask me to grant you spiritual eyes to perceive what I am doing, spiritual ears to hear my gentle whispers, and a tender heart willing to follow the path I have set before you. And as you wait, do not forget to invite the Holy Spirit, the Comforter, the Teacher, the Guide, to prepare your heart for what is approaching. Do not attempt to step into the greatness I have prepared through your own strength. Allow my Spirit to lead your thoughts, soften the hardened places, and bring light to what remains unclear. He will be your most faithful companion on the journey from faith to fulfillment. My beloved, I long for a heart that is ready, not only to receive the miracle, but to live in intimate communion with me. This is why I call you to go deeper in prayer, not as a series of requests, but as a sacred offering of your entire being, entrusting every thought, emotion, and desire into my hands. Prayer is not merely the bridge connecting you to the miracle, it is the very place where the miracle begins. For when you pray, you are not only seeking what I can do for you, you are seeking me. Do not think that your prayer must be long, eloquent, or perfectly worded to reach my heart. Sometimes, a simple whisper of Father, spoken with profound sincerity, is enough for me to incline my ear and listen. What I seek is not the perfection of your words, but the wholehearted surrender of your soul. Let your prayer become a dwelling place for my presence. Let the time you spend with me cease to be an obligation and instead become a deep joy, like two lovers who desire nothing more than to be together. And my child, when you offer me your true self, both your light and your darkness, your strength and your weakness, I will not turn you away. I do not demand that you come to me in perfection. I only desire that you come sincerely. From that very place, I will reveal to you that the sacred is not distant, but waiting to step into your life with tenderness, persistence, and glory. Let gratitude lead you into prayer. Let prayer soften your heart to receive, and let faith keep your heart steadfast while the divine is still on its way. I am doing a new thing, and it begins with the deep connection between you and me, not merely in the outcome, but in every moment of my presence. Oh, my beloved child, this is no ordinary message. This is an invitation to go deeper, to love more fully, to trust more firmly. Step into me. Pray as you have never prayed before. Live with a heart of unceasing gratitude, because when you do, you are preparing fertile ground for miracles to take root, not just once, but forever. And you will know with all your soul that I, your God, am moving in love, in power, and in fullness. And then, my dearest child, when the things you have long awaited begin to take form in your reality, when my promised miracle becomes visible before your eyes, you will no longer be able to contain the sacred trembling from the depths of your soul. You will stand in awe, not because you are surprised that the miracle has come, but because when it does, you will realize how meticulously I have cared for every small detail of your life. Your heart will overflow with gratitude, not merely a whispered thanks, but an unending river, bursting forth like a flood in the season of my abundant grace. You will bow not in fear, but in profound reverence, for you will see with your own eyes that the one who heard your silent prayers is the very one who has acted openly and gloriously. You will understand that every whispered word, every tear swallowed in secret, every sleepless night of wrestling, and every lonely step taken in the shadows, none of it was in vain. I have etched every moment upon my heart, and I have carefully woven them together into a divinely ordained path, leading you to this very moment, where my hand has crafted each thread of your life into a masterpiece of unimaginable beauty and perfection. My love has never been a mere abstract concept. That love, now, will become as evident to you as the blue sky above, or the sunlight piercing through the clouds. You will no longer just know that I love you, you will feel it, saturating every corner of your existence. You will see that from the very beginning, before your soul was formed in your mother's womb, I loved you with an everlasting love. I engraved your name upon the palm of my hand. I marked each step, each turn, each valley you would walk. Not to punish you, but to refine you, to shape you into your truest self. Strong, profound, and anointed with my sacred oil. And in that very moment, the faith within you, the faith that has been tested time and time again, that once seemed to tremble in the storms, will become as firm as a rock. It will no longer be a fragile hope but an unshakable conviction. That faith will not be built solely upon sermons or promises, but will be engraved through the living experience of me, the one who is ever faithful, ever present, and ever true to my word. You will no longer question whether I hear you. You will know beyond any doubt, that I not only hear, but act beyond what you have ever asked or imagined. And that very assurance will become the foundation for your next journeys. For once you have seen me accomplish the impossible, you will no longer tremble before the challenges ahead. Once you have experienced my hand touching reality, you will no longer view uncertainty with fear, but with eyes glowing with expectation, because you know I will never forsake you. And the wonder of it all is that this gratitude will not only soften your heart, but also open a new flow, a flow of praise and surrender. You will no longer desire to live for the small things, for you will have touched the great. You will no longer rely on your own strength, for you will have tasted my divine power. Your life will become a hymn, each day a song of praise, each action an offering, each step an expression of unceasing gratitude. And I say this to you, from that starting point you will enter a new season, where faith is no longer just a means for you to receive, but a bridge through which others will be drawn closer to me. For your very experience will become a guiding light to those who are lost in despair. The miracle you have received will become a living testimony for weary souls awaiting a sign of hope. I will use your life not only as one who has been blessed, but as one who carries my blessing to the world. And my child, gratitude is not merely a response. It is the beginning of a deeper relationship with me. When you give thanks not only for what I have done, but for who I am, you are stepping into the depths of love, a place where nothing can separate you from me. In that very gratitude you will find healing. In that very worship you will be restored. And in that communion you will discover your reason to live, not just for yourself, but for the mission I have ordained. So, my beloved child, when the miracle arrives, when the promise is fulfilled, let that gratitude become your way of life. Do not keep it in your heart as a fleeting emotion. Let it flow through every action, every word, every way you love others. Live as one who was once dead, but is now alive. Walk as one who has seen heaven touch earth, and let the whole world see that you are a living witness of a God who never breaks his promises, a Father who loves, who reigns in power, and who always, always moves on your behalf. Oh, my precious child, what I am doing in your life is not merely about your restoration, the answering of your prayers, or the fulfillment of your deepest desires. No, the miracle you are about to step into is far greater than that. It is not just a blessing for your satisfaction and joy. It is part of a grand, divine plan that I am weaving upon this earth, This miracle carries a holy purpose, that through your life I may reveal my glory and boundless love to those standing in the barren lands of doubt, pain, and despair. When my hand intervenes and performs wonders in your circumstances, things that seem impossible, beyond human understanding and arrangement, it is not only you who will witness the transformation. Those around you, the souls silently observing you, the hearts awaiting a sign from heaven, they will all see. They will not be able to ignore what happens. They will not be able to explain it with reason. And it is precisely within that unexplainable space that their faith will begin to stir. A new belief will arise, quietly but powerfully, like a seed falling into parched soil that is suddenly refreshed by the water from heaven. They will see in you not merely someone who has endured hardship, but a living testimony of transformative power. They will witness that you, the one who prayed in silence, wept in hidden places, and remained faithful in obscurity, have been lifted by my loving hand, and it will cause them to ask, if this could happen to you, could it happen to me too? In that very moment, the spiritual door will open within their hearts, a longing to draw near to me, to believe in me, and to hope once again. You are not only chosen to receive a miracle, you are chosen to become a light in the darkness. You are a lamp that cannot be hidden, a flame kindled to bring warmth and guidance to wandering souls. And you will not need to convince anyone with words. Your life story, with all the brokenness healed, the closed doors opened, and the sorrow turned into peace, will speak for itself. It will stand as an undeniable testimony that the living God is still moving in this world, knowing each person by name, seeing every tear, and hearing every whispered prayer. Never underestimate the power of a transformed life. Do not think that your testimony only holds value for yourself. I have placed you in that position, in those relationships, and within that community, not by chance. You are appointed as a witness of grace, not by theory, but through your personal encounter with my faithfulness and power. You may not know who is watching. You may not realize how many are longing to see a real testimony, not one written in books, but one embodied in flesh and blood. And you are that testimony. The change within you, in your gaze, your smile, and the way you walk with confidence, will become an unspoken yet powerful invitation for others to step into communion with me. You will become a river of living water, a place where others can come and be refreshed in their souls. Your story will inspire, not because of your strength, but because I have done great things in your weakness. And the wonder of it all is this: as you become a vessel to strengthen the faith of others, the blessings upon you will not diminish. Instead, they will overflow. For I love others through you. I reach souls through your testimony and your heart of gratitude. The more faith is stirred in others by the miracle in your life, the more I will multiply that miracle within you. This is the marvel of my kingdom, where what I give never runs dry, but increases in the hearts that are grateful and willing to share. So, my beloved, prepare not only to receive, but to give. Hold fast to humility and gratitude, for what I do through you is not only for you, but for the salvation of others. Keep your heart tender and sensitive to the leading of my Spirit, for there will be moments when I will prompt you to share your journey with someone, not to glorify yourself, but to magnify my name. For, you are chosen, not just to survive, but to live radiantly. You are restored, not merely for peace, but to become a sower of life. Your miracle, in whatever form it takes, will be the starting point of countless others. It will shine like the first light that pierces the night, inspiring other lights to dare to ignite themselves. And I, the one who called you out of darkness into light, will continue to work through you until the last heart returns to me, until every dry soul is refreshed by the life flowing from your own story. You are part of a grand design, and the miracle within you is a beacon for a world that has lost its way. Walk in it with gratitude, reverence, and courage, for I am with you every step, every breath, every moment, and through you I will glorify my name. When you stretch out your hands to receive my blessing, do not let your heart settle on temporary joy. Continue to walk closely with me, for your journey does not end here. Every blessing I bestow is not merely a destination, but a doorway to greater things. Let your heart long for my presence more than for what your eyes can see, for it is my presence that gives life, that illuminates your path, and that brings you perfect peace. With each new day, come to me as a child returns to the loving embrace of a father. Let my word be the light that leads you, the living water that refreshes your soul. In every word you will hear my gentle voice, guiding, uplifting, and directing you on the path of righteousness. And as you open your heart to receive my wisdom, the Holy Spirit will become your faithful companion, leading each step along the journey I have set before you. Do not fear the unknown, nor let your heart waver in the face of challenges, for I have gone before you, preparing everything you need. My plans for you are not confined to the blessings you see today. Do you perceive it? Before you lies a future built upon my eternal love and unwavering faithfulness. It is a journey brimming with hope, where you will walk in my protection and guidance. I have ordained every step, not to see you lost, but to draw you closer to the glorious purpose I established for you before time began. When the winds of trial rise, do not doubt my love. Remember that I am the one who called you out of darkness and placed you in the light. Every challenge is not meant to defeat you, but to refine you, strengthening your faith like gold purified in the fire. And in those very moments, as you choose to rely on me, you will experience a peace that surpasses all understanding. Even in the dry and desolate days, you will see me as the refreshing stream that quenches the thirst of your soul. So, my beloved, take a deep breath. Let your breath align with mine, for I am near. Close your eyes and feel my sacred presence surrounding you like a steadfast shield. Though the world may change, my faithfulness will never waver. I am the Eternal One, the keeper of every moment. Each second you live has been engraved upon my heart, and nothing will happen outside of my sovereign care. When you lift your eyes, let gratitude overflow from your soul. Thank me not only for the blessings you can see, but also for the miracles quietly forming in the unseen realm. Do you not know? Even now, wonders are unfolding, though your eyes have yet to perceive them. I am opening doors you never imagined, making the impossible possible. Every waiting season, every tear poured out in prayer has not been in vain. I have heard your every cry, and my answer will come at the appointed time. Not a moment too soon, nor a moment too late. Therefore be ready. Rise with a steadfast heart and eyes that shine with hope. Prepare yourself to receive the miracle that I am about to reveal in your life, but do not keep this miracle to yourself. When you witness my faithfulness and power, become a bearer of my glory, proclaiming the wonders I have done. Your story will become a source of inspiration, igniting faith in the hearts of those who are weary, still waiting for their own miracles. Tell them that I am the one who never abandons my children. Speak of how I walked with you through every dark valley, how I wiped away your tears and set you upon stronger feet. Through your testimony, many will find the light and begin to trust in me. They will see that if I can perform great works in your life, I can do the same in theirs. My child, I rejoice in your willingness to trust me, but I also want you to understand that the greatest miracle is not merely what you will see with your eyes. The greatest miracle is the transformation within you, when your wounds are healed, when you find peace amidst the storm, and when you come to know that you are unconditionally loved. It is the miracle of a renewed heart, a soul freed from the chains of fear and doubt. So, my beloved, walk forward with unwavering faith. Do not worry about tomorrow, for I have already gone before you. Do not let the unknown trouble your heart, for I hold your future in my mighty hand. Trust that everything I do is for your good, for my love for you is eternal. And no matter how many storms you endure, I will always be your safe refuge. Remember that I will never leave you. Whether you stand on the highest mountain or walk through the deepest valley, I am with you. Every moment of your life is woven into my perfect plan. And as you cling to faith, you will see that nothing can hinder my love and faithfulness. Prepare your heart. Be ready for the revelation of my glory. For the miracle you have long awaited is near. It is approaching, like the dawn breaking through the long night. And when you see it come to pass, you will know that every moment of waiting, every prayer and every tear was worth it. I am the faithful one, and what I have promised I will fulfill. All you need to do is believe, step forward, and receive. For your miracle is on its way. Declare boldly with all your heart, I believe in your power. I receive this miracle with deep gratitude, for it is in this declaration that your faith is revealed and my power is released. You do not need to wait to see it with your physical eyes, for true faith is not based on what is seen, but on the unwavering assurance in your heart that I am the faithful one, the one who has begun a good work and will surely complete it. Now, step into prayer. Do not view prayer as a duty or a dull ritual. See it as a sacred encounter, an intimate conversation between you and me. Every word you speak in prayer, whether it is a whisper in the midnight hour or a cry of anguish in your weakest moments, echoes before my glorious throne. I listen, I understand, and I respond. You are never alone in those moments, for I am bending my ear toward you, gazing upon you with eyes full of love. Prayer is not one-sided, but a communion between your heart and mine. When you open your heart, laying down every worry and fear, you will feel my presence wrap around you like a cloak of peace. Let your heart be free to express everything, your joys, your sorrows, your secret desires, and even the pain you've hidden for so long. Do not fear that I will condemn or turn away, for I am the one who saw every tear you shed, even before it fell. Every thought and feeling you carry is precious in my sight. My beloved, remember that prayer is not only when you speak to me, but also when you quietly listen. There are moments when you don't need to say much, but simply remain in my presence. Let that sacred silence be the place where I speak to your soul and strengthen your spirit. In the stillness, you will hear my voice. Sometimes as a gentle whisper of comfort, sometimes as clear guidance, and sometimes as a deep peace that floods your heart like refreshing water, soothing every dry and weary place. Pray with trust, not because you are worthy, but because I am the God of mercy. Do not let your failures or mistakes keep you from drawing near to me. I do not seek perfection from you. I desire a sincere and humble heart. Every time you kneel in repentance and seek my face, I will open my arms to receive you. Nothing can separate you from my love. No past mistake, no fault, no pain is too great for my boundless compassion. There is no past. So come, like a little child running to their father. Let me be your refuge, your strong fortress against every storm. When you are weary and no longer have the strength to pray, simply breathe my name, Lord, and I will come, swiftly and tenderly. Do not doubt the power of your prayer, for even the faintest cry, when lifted in faith, moves the heavens. Do you know this? In prayer, you are directly connected to the infinite source of strength. Prayer does not change me, but it changes you. It expands your heart, melts away the ice of doubt and fear, and makes you more sensitive to the leading of my Spirit. It opens your eyes to the small miracles I perform each day. With every prayer, something within you is transformed. Your heart grows stronger, your mind becomes clearer, and your faith is fortified. And as you pray, remember that your prayers are not just for yourself. I place within your heart holy burdens, intercessions for those who are suffering, lost, or despairing. Let your heart beat in rhythm with mine, and you will see that prayer is not only about receiving, but also about giving. Every prayer of intercession is a seed sown into the spiritual field, and I am the one who brings it to life and fruition. My beloved, never underestimate the power of prayer. There are miracles that will only unfold as you persist in prayer, trusting that I am working even when you cannot yet see it. There are doors that will open only when you knock with unwavering faith. And there are answers that will come only when you surrender completely, allowing me to act in my way and in my perfect timing. Look back at the times you have prayed and witnessed my answers. Sometimes the answer comes swiftly, like the dawn breaking through the night. Yet at other times, I teach you patience, for there are treasures that can only be birthed through waiting. In every circumstance, I have never overlooked a single one of your prayers. Each word is gathered like fragrant incense, rising before my glorious throne. Therefore, my child, continue to pray. Pray when your heart overflows with joy, and pray when you feel weak and weary. Pray when the path ahead is clear, and pray when everything seems shrouded in uncertainty. Never believe that your prayers are in vain, for every whisper of your heart reaches mine. I am listening, I am moving, and as you pray in faith, miracles will no longer be distant. They will shine forth like the morning light after the night's darkness, like streams of living water in a barren desert. You will see that prayer itself is the bridge between heaven and earth, the invisible yet powerful thread that binds your heart to my throne. Stay in prayer, my beloved, for there you will find strength, peace, and the miracles I have prepared for you. Now, offer your sincere prayer to me. Almighty God, I open my heart and listen to your voice. I thank you for Archangel Michael, who brings an urgent message from heaven. Help me receive this message with unwavering faith. I believe that a mighty miracle is on its way, and you will reveal your power beyond all limits. Please shatter every doubt within me so that I may stand firm in divine expectation. I declare that your grace is overflowing in my life. Lord, I am grateful that you have never taken your eyes off me. Every tear I have shed, every silent prayer I have lifted has been remembered. Today, as Archangel Michael proclaims that a miracle is near, I open my heart to receive it. Help me not let reason hinder my faith, but stand firmly trusting in your divine timing. I believe that barriers are breaking and the breakthrough you have promised will arrive unexpectedly. Lord, I hear and respond to your divine calling. I know that it is no coincidence that Archangel Michael has brought this message. Grant me a discerning spirit to recognize the signs of the approaching miracle. May I not fear nor doubt, but stand ready to embrace the wonders you have ordained. I trust in your perfect plan and rejoice in the divine intervention that is about to unfold. Lord, I thank you that today the heavens are opening and miracles are being declared. I cast aside all doubt, knowing that you have sent Archangel Michael to announce this breakthrough. Keep my heart in stillness and praise so that I do not miss this sacred moment. I receive healing, provision, and blessings beyond my imagination. Lord, I hear the call from eternity, and my spirit trembles. Archangel Michael declares that the season of waiting has ended. I stand firm in faith, knowing that your miracle is at hand. Release me from all fear, and help me open my heart to receive your boundless grace. I believe that your mighty hand will intervene in extraordinary ways, bringing forth changes far beyond my expectations. Lord, I bow before your holy presence. I know that the words spoken by Archangel Michael are no mere coincidence, but a divine summons to a sacred moment. I open my soul to receive the miracle you have prepared. Remove every trace of doubt and anxiety from within me. I believe the appointed time of breakthrough has arrived, and I will witness your glory manifest powerfully in my life. Lord, I thank you, because you always act at the perfect time. Archangel Michael declares that a miracle is near, and I believe in your unshakable promise. I lay every burden and worry at your feet. Please fill my heart with anticipation and trust. I know that when you move, no force can stand against you. Lord, I stand still before you, listening to the divine voice from heaven. Archangel Michael has proclaimed that the time of miracles is near. I no longer fear the trials ahead, for I know you are working on my behalf. Keep my heart steadfast in faith, that I may recognize your presence. I am certain that breakthrough is coming, and my life will be a living testimony of your power. Holy Lord, I come before your sacred presence with a heart full of gratitude. As Archangel Michael declares that a miracle is about to happen, I choose to trust completely. Help me release all anxiety and keep my heart fixed on your promises. I believe that every barrier is crumbling and your abundant grace is pouring forth. May my heart be ever ready to witness your glory revealed. Almighty Lord, I thank you for the divine message delivered through Archangel Michael. I believe that a great miracle is approaching, and I rejoice in hopeful expectation. Please dispel every doubt and fill my heart with perfect peace. I declare that nothing is impossible for you. Today I surrender my whole heart to receive the wonder you have ordained. May your name be glorified in all that you are about to do. I offer this prayer in the holy name of Jesus Christ. Amen. If you love the Lord, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of the meaningful and life-giving messages from God. Together, we will grow in faith and live a fulfilled life in His love. Amen.